Warning. What you are about to hear is loud, vulgar, and not appropriate for or around children. You have been warned.
Nightclub, Episode 1, How to Start an Adventure. Written and directed by Thomas Taylor-Randall and Callum Drew.
Our story begins like any other, on a hot summer's day in the northern lands of Irondale. One brave knight and his loyal squire took their first steps on the path of greatness.
Perhaps you would like to walk instead, sir?
No, I think not, George. How would it look if a man as noble as I were to walk into the city? No, this works much better for my reputation.
Yes, sir. As you say, sir.
Huh, that's odd. I swear we've been through this crossroads already.
Have we, sir?
Yes, George, I'm sure of it. Are you leading us around in circles, George?
I'm not sure, sir. You're the one with the map.
Let me see. Oh, by the gods' grace, George. We're 10 miles further from the city than we were this morning.
We are, sir?
Yes. Damn it, George. How could you let this happen?
But, sir, you're the one reading the map.
Oh, yes. Go ahead. Blame me, George. I suppose it's also my fault that you do not wash as well, is it?
Well, sir, you don't like sharing the soap.
Share the soap? Who shares soap, George? Don't be silly. No one shares soap. The hygiene issues that arise from that alone are on the verge of ludicrousy.
Well, sir, I've been heading west all day, just like you said.
No, George, you haven't. Because if you had been, then we would be there already.
May I see the map, sir?
Well, I don't see the point in that. You can't read.
Well, if you will, humour me, sir.
Oh, fine, here.
Well, it says here, sir, that Arndale is east, not west, sir.
What? Don't be foolish, George. East is left on the map, not right.
I think you're mistaken, sir.
No, I most certainly am not. As the old limerick goes, never watch sisters eating.
No, sir. I believe it's naughty elephants squirt water, sir.
That makes no sense, George.
I'm just saying, sir, it's how I've known it to go my whole life.
Yes, well, it's a good thing you aren't the one in charge then, isn't it, George?
Yes, sir.
So let me see. We followed that road west.
Don't you mean east, sir?
Damn it, George, that's west.
Look, why don't we ask those travellers over there, sir?
No, there's no need for that.
Why not, sir?
Because how would it look if a valiant knight like me were to ask some peasants like them for directions?
You just don't want to be proven wrong, sir.
No, George, it's not that at all.
Then why don't you just ask them?
Because it's far beneath a man of my stature.
It's because you're afraid you're wrong, sir, isn't it?
No, George, it's not.
Then ask them.
You know what? Fine, George. Have it your way. We shall ask them. And then you can apologise to me when you're wrong. Excuse me there, kind fellow. Could you please point me in the direction of Irondale?
There's a sign there that has all the directions I need.
Ah, yes, well, you see, that sign says east, and, well, my map says otherwise.
What? Are you sure? Here. Let me take a look.
Yes, that would be great, if you could. Here.
Are you blind, mate? It clearly shows it's east from here.
Ah, ha, 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 ha. No. I think you are mistaken, sir.
No, I'm not. Look. Do you not know how to read a map, matey?
Well, what a stupid question. Of course I can read a map.
Well then, sonny. You can clearly see that it's east from here.
Yes, well, see, George? Well, I told you we were heading west instead of east.
What?
Do not argue. It takes a bigger man to admit when he is wrong, George.
Sir?
I am sorry to have wasted your time, my dear fellow.
Yeah.
Come, George, let's go.
Honey,
Yes, dear.
Was that man riding on that poor boy's back?
Yeah.
Sir,
What, George?
we're still heading west.
We are not. We are following the signs east.
But this is west, sir. Even the
I
man
do
said...
not care what the man said, George. He is a lowborn like yourself. He clearly has not had the proper education required to advise us in our travels.
But we'll be going in circles all day, sir.
out of my
if
way.
we-
Ow! My God, George. Would you look at her?
No, sir. She has a real horse.
Yes. I wonder where she is off to in such a hurry.
Stop her. The queen is getting away.
A queen? I got her!
Hold it now. We got you now, your highness.
You're going nowhere.
Unhand me!
My God, George! Those men are attacking that queen!
What do we do, sir?
Well, George, I'd say it was about time we stepped in, wouldn't you?
Yes, sir.
Onward, George!
Get off me!
Huh? What is that?
Aha! Leave the lady alone, you vagrant!
By the order of the Empire, stay back, you fool.
Ha 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 ha! Empire, you don't make me laugh. Your day has come, foul scum!
Stay down. I'm warning you. Oh, God. Get this hunchback off me.
My queen! You must flee! They are... Oh, she's already gone.
Drop your weapon. You there. Can hand my man. Quiet, you. Now, where is my prisoner?
We had her until those two idiots showed up.
You there. What is your name?
I am Richard Edward Titus, the finest knight in all the land.
Is that so? Morning.
Yes, General Terran
Arrest these men and bring them in for questioning.
My pleasure.
Unhand me, sir. Sir.
Don't worry, George. They won't get away with this. George?
Yes, sir.
Oh, God. Where are we? Why am I chained up?
We were arrested, sir,
Arrested? Why?
for helping a prisoner escape, sir.
A prisoner? What prisoner?
Yes, sir. It was that woman, sir.
Well, I thought she was a queen being attacked by vagrants.
No, sir. Turns out she was the Queen of Thieves, sir.
Queen of Thieves? Oh, didn't realise they had queens.
Neither did I, sir.
Wait, how do you know all this, George?
They interrogated me while you were unconscious, sir.
Interrogated you? Oh, no. No, George, tell me exactly everything you said.
I just told them the truth, sir. We were lost on our way to Irondale. We overheard someone call her a queen, and we helped her, sir.
You fool, George!
Sir?
They're as dead to rights now.
But, sir, they saw us help her.
Only two of them did. Now you've admitted to aiding the escape of a prisoner, there's no way for us to deny it. Do you know what prison is like, George?
Well, we are in one now, sir.
No, you fool. Real prison, not this holding cell.
Oh, no, sir. I don't.
Well, I do. And it's terrible, let me tell you. You know what they do with little hunchbacks like you?
What, sir?
They lock you away in a bell tower and they make you sing, George. That's what they do.
But I can't sing, sir.
No, neither could the last one. But that didn't stop them from forcing him to.
Wait, sir. How do you know all this?
What do you mean?
Well, sir, I've known you my whole life, and you've never actually been to prison, sir.
Ah, well, no. I haven't. But I knew a man who had.
Who was he, sir?
Well, Shit! George! Someone's coming!
Oh, no, sir! I don't want to sing! I don't want to sing!
Be quiet! Let me do all the talking.
You and your squire caused a great deal of trouble for us today, Mr. Titus.
Ah, yes, sir. There seems to have been a mistake. Here we were, minding our own business, when George here had one of his, episodes, and decided to attack your men. And I was simply trying to help your men in restraining
Do you think me a fool, Mr. Titus?
What? No, sir, of course not. I'm simply trying
Enough! Your squire told us what happened.
You idiot, George!
Sorry, sir.
And besides being a fool, you aren't guilty of much else. Now usually would put you in a dark cell and throw away the key, simply for the inconvenience you caused us. However, given that your father is one of the most prized contributors to our cause against the rebels, I think we owe it to him to allow you this one mistake.
Really? Ah, well, yes. And so you should. Now, go fetch me and my squire our things, and we will be on our way.
Do not push your luck.
But, General, you can't just let them leave.
I believe I can, Mr. Rourke, and I shall. If you have a problem with that, I think you should take it up with Bornick. But be warned, Bornick isn't a fan of complaints. Are you, Mr. Bornick?
No.
But, sir, that little shit bit my ear off.
Well, that's just unfortunate, isn't it?
Sir, they are the reason the Queen of Thieves got away.
If we imprisoned every fool for their mistakes, Mr. Luton, then you and Mr. Rourke there would have been locked away long ago.
So, we're off the hook.
For now, yes. Make sure you leave the city by tomorrow morning. Mr. Rourke, Mr. Luton, escort these men out and return their goods to them.
Get moving.
Yes, very good. Thank you again, Mr.
Terranhall. General Alexander Terranhall.
Well, that's quite a mouthful. I'll just call you out.
Leave. Now.
Moving.
Yes, of course. See you soon, Al. Oh, God! Is there any need to be so rough?
You must be gone from the city by tonight.
Well, I believe General Tamarah said we should be gone by the morning.
Stuff what he said. If we catch you around here, come nightfall, then I'm going to be the one taking an ear from that boy squire of yours.
Well, George, I believe we've just experienced police brutality firsthand.
Yes, sir. Quite shocking, really.
Yes, I suppose it is, really. Which city are we in, by the way?
Awful, sir.
Well, if we leave now, we should make it to Irondale come morning.
What about the Queen of Thieves, sir?
Well, what about her, George?
Well, sir, you set off for Irondale with the idea of obtaining a noble and valiant quest. Maybe finding her was the quest you were looking for.
How do you mean?
Well, sir, maybe we were meant to get lost on the road today. Maybe the gods put us directly in the path of the Queen of Thieves to show us our quest.
Yes, George. That makes perfect sense. That also explains why everyone was trying to wrongly convince me that east was west and west was east.
Yes, sir. If you like.
No, but this is a bloody good idea, George.
Thank you, sir.
But if we are going to go after the Queen of Thieves, then we will need a team. A band of valiant knights like myself. But where to find them?
You could recruit them at the local tavern, sir.
That's it, George. I got it.
Got what, sir?
Why don't we hold auditions at the local tavern?
But, sir, that's what I suggest.
Yes, not now, George. But think about it. We put out an ad and we spread the word. But what to say in it, I wonder?
How about...
No, George, I got it. Find me a quill and some paper, then meet me at the local watering hole.
Yes, sir.
This will be perfect, George. Nothing can go wrong.
Okay, sir. I've handed out all the flyers.
Excellent, George. Now all we need to do is sit and wait for the talent to come to us.
Yes, sir. Very good, sir.
So This is really going to be a good deal of fun, George. I can feel it in my bones.
Me too, sir.
Ah, look! That man looks like he read our flyer.
The big one, sir.
Yes, George. That big, handsome Goliath. Oh, shit! He's coming this way. Quick! Pretend I said something funny.
Like what, sir?
I don't know, just laugh, George. Quick! Oh, I really am funny, aren't I, George?
Oh, yes, sir. The funniest of all the nights.
Oh, excuse me?
Ah, hello, sir. How may we help you this fine night?
Is this where we audition?
Yes, my dear sir, it is. Welcome. George, grab the man a drink.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Ah, well, okay. So, what is your name, sir?
Grogmere Ladycracker. At your service.
Ah, what a rather peculiar name. Oh well, no need to worry. So, Grogmere, tell us, what would you say are your most prized talents?
Well, I hate to brag, but I am quite the good dancer.
Oh, a dancer, hey? Well, we could always use a little showmanship to really bring in the crowd.
Yes, well, I sort of assumed that was the whole point, really.
Yes, quite right. Well, what about your weapon of choice?
My weapon of choice?
Yes, well, a man as strong as you must have quite a fine weapon. Would you care to show us?
You mean here? Right now?
Yes, there isn't anything to worry about, my dear sir. We are all friends here.
Oh. Well, I suppose so.
Whoa, dear God!
My God, sir.
Well, I can certainly see why they call you, Lady Cracker.
It's longer than my arm, sir.
Yes, well, blessed by the gods, I suppose.
Very, yes, very well. Can you put away, Mr. Mr. Lady Cracker? My only concern, I suppose, is how will that hold up when it crosses swords?
Oh, well, no one mentioned crossing swords.
Oh, well, yes, that's quite an important part of this job.
Well, I suppose I could force myself to if need be. It'll cost extra, though.
Well, don't worry about that. You'll be plenty compensated.
Oh, that's fine then, I suppose.
So tell me, Mr. Grogmere, what compelled you to answer our call?
Well, I'm kind of a shy man. I was hoping this would be a good opportunity to bring me out of my shell a bit. Maybe meet a fine woman in the process. Oh.
Ah, yes, well, do not worry, Mr. Ladycracker. The women of the land do love a knight.
I don't love you, sir.
Hush, George.
Hold on a minute. Did you say a knight?
Well, yes. This is an invitation to join a band of valiant knights, after all.
Oh. I'm sorry, sir. I did not know that.
What? How did you not? Well, what did you think this was?
Well, I was under the impression this was a raunchy male dance.
What? Where the bloody hell did you get that idea from?
Well, from the flyer, sir.
Well, I assure you, sir, you must have read it wrong.
No, look. It says right here.
Where?
Come join our band of handsome, merry men. This is your chance. Yes, you reading this flyer. I repeat, your chance to be part of a history in the making. Traverse with us as we set upon a path to capture the hearts of the many in our daring quest. This is a real chance to show the world what you've got and give a good shimmy to impress. Requirements are as follows. You must be handsome, daring, and willing to flaunt your weapon to all those who lay their eyes upon our beauty. Signed, Sir Richard Edward Titus. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Lord.
Well, I have no idea where you're getting that we're a raunchy male dance troupe from that.
Don't sound like it, sir.
Shut up, George.
So, this isn't a dance troupe then?
No, of course it bloody isn't.
Oh, well, I kind of wish I hadn't shown you my...
Yes, well, me too. Can you at least fight?
Well, no, not really. I'm more of a lover than a fighter.
Well, I'm afraid we have no use for you then. Go on, off you go.
Okay. Before I go, could I maybe take you up on that drink?
No, you bloody cannot. Go on, get out of it. Go, off you go.
Okay, okay. Arsehole.
Oh, well, this is just an utter disaster then, isn't it, George?
It would appear so, sir.
If you knew the fly came off that way, then why didn't you say something?
Oh, well, I can't exactly read, sir.
Oh, good heavens.
What do we do then, sir?
Well, I suppose we have to wait and see who else shows up.
Yes, sir. Very good, sir. Sir,
Yes, George.
it's been 4 hours since Grogmere, sir. I don't think anyone else is coming.
Yes, I guess not. Suppose we should call it a day then.
Should I take down the sign?
Yes, that's probably a good...
Wow. Look what we got here, Rock.
Well, I'll be damned. It's Idiot 1 and Idiot 2.
Well, there's really no need for childish insults.
See, correct me if I'm wrong, Rock. I could have sworn I told these two fools to leave by nightfall.
Ah, you know what, Luton? I believe you're right.
So tell me, Rock, why do I still see those two idiots sat in our favourite tavern in our town?
I don't know, Luton. Perhaps we should ask them.
Look, we really don't have time for your bravado routine. We've had a long day.
Oh, they've had a long day, Luton.
Oh, well, for them.
I'll ask again. What are you still doing here?
Well, if you must know, we are recruiting men to join our honorary band of knights.
Oh, did you hear that, Luton? The fools are making a little band of knights.
Oh, what are they called?
Well, we hadn't really thought of a name. I was, however, thinking perhaps the Knights of Sir Richard the Brave.
Richard the Brave. What a load of shite.
Yeah, more like the Knights of Guts.
Oh yes, very good. You kiss your mother with that mouth.
You watch your mouth. I've had a bad enough day thanks to your feral little dog over here biting my damn ear off.
You try and hurt Sir again, and I'll bite the other ear off.
Oh, wrong. There's little hunchback here. I'd be careful.
You should be. Sir is a brave and noble knight, and he'll send you well into an early grave.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, it is so. Show 'em, sir.
Excuse my squire. He's had a few too many drinks and well.
Let's not do this, boys.
Show me.
You take your hands off Sir's neck before I bite your nose off.
George, would you stop escalating things?
I don't think I will.
Then get ready to lose a nose.
My nose! Get him! Get him off!
Get here, you little shit.
No! Put me down! Put me!
Luton, take these bastards outside so we can teach them a lesson.
My pleasure.
No, wait, I'm not involved. No, wait, not the face.
How do you like being bit?
Not my.
Come on, Luton. Let's go grab our weapons. May the gods help you two if we catch you in this town when we return.
Understood. Loud and clear.
And let that be a lesson to you both. Remember when I called them the Knights of Gun?
All right, don't push it. It was funny the first time.
What the hell got into you, George?
I don't know, sir.
Oh, I think those brutes broke my nose.
He bit my finger off, sir.
Yes, well, serves you right for starting a fight then, doesn't it? Here, help me up. I think it's time we left, don't you?
Looks like you could use some help.
Huh? Who said that?
Me.
Oh, God. I think they hit me so hard that I'm hearing voices, George.
I heard it too, sir. Are we dead?
Oh, I bloody hope not.
You're not dead. It was me. Down here.
Huh? Oh. Sorry there, sir. I didn't quite see you down there.
He's so small, sir.
Hey, watch it. That's racist, you know.
No. He didn't mean anything by it. Damn it, George, would you just keep quiet?
Yes, sir.
What can we do for you, my gnome friend?
You look like you took a nasty beating there. I got some potions that cleared that right up.
Potions?
Yes. I'm an alchemist.
An alchemist? We could use one of those, sir.
Yes, I suppose we could. I say, Mr. Alchemist, sir, how would you like to join us in our valiant quest?
How much?
Well, what would you say to 5 coin a day?
Bit on the cheap side.
Yes, well, until you prove yourself, we cannot offer more.
How about this? 5 coin a day, and you pay for all my potion supplies.
Well, I suppose we could do that.
Good. Say, can I bring Brian, please?
Brian? Who's Brian?
He's my golem.
Your golem?
Yes, every good alchemist has a golem.
Well, can he fight?
Of course he can bloody fight. What do you think I am? Some kind of bloody hack? Where'd I get out of it?
Runs, Brian.
Oh my! He's a big fellow, isn't he?
Of course he is. Of course. So, can he go?
Well, I don't see any reason why not. Do you, George?
No, sir.
Good.
So, do you have a name, gnome?
Yes. The name is, Flenza! It's Flenza!
Well, I must say, it is a pleasure to meet you, Flenza. And you, Brian.
Runs, Brian.
Oh yes, my apologies, Bronze Brian.
Runs, Brian.
Can he say anything else?
Yes, he can, if I tell him to!
Ah, well, good. You mentioned something about a healing potion for me and my squire.
Yes. I can make one.
Oh, well, would you mind bringing us up one now? I'm in a lot of pain.
Yes, of course I can. Well, I can once you buy me some of my supplies.
Oh, you, don't have any on you now?
No. What do you think I am? Some roaming, fluff merchant?
Oh, what?
Come. We buy supplies now.
Yes, all right. Suppose we can. Lead the way.
Oh, yes, this way. Come.
I think I'm losing consciousness.
Don't worry, George. We'll be right as rain soon.
Well, here it is.
All right. Well, let's get inside then.
No. You must wait out here.
What? Why?
Because, he's bleeding everywhere. Blood just everywhere. No good scaring good old ingredient vendor, no.
Ah, well, I suppose that makes sense. How much will you need?
6.
Only 6 coin? Oh well, we can easily spare
100. Yeah, 600.
600 coin? Well, I'm not sure we can spare that. George, how much have we got?
I can't feel my legs.
Oh, God! All over my new boots, George!
Sorry, sir.
Alright, well, Flenser, here. Bring back whatever change you get.
Right, let's go.
Bronze Brian.
Hey there! Welcome to Hales, Potion and Pals!
Yeah. I need potions for my injured, pals, yeah.
Whoa! Then you're in the right place, little dude! We got potions to fix your friends up as good as new! So what kind of injuries we talking about then?
Well, one of them was suffering from delusions of grandeur and an oversized ego. The other was a submissive hunchback. Definitely some sexual tension between the two, but that's neither here nor there.
Well,
Oh! And they just got that fuck beaten out that really hard!
yeah, my dude! That's more like it! 2 red alleviating potions coming right up!
My man! Yeah! Ha ha ha! Ho-ho. Yeah. Say, I don't, suppose you got any, powdered milk of the crocodilian?
Ho-ho! What provider of the alchemic produce doesn't... I couldn't go about any of my alchemic activities without a good snortsy.
Isn't that the truth?
You really don't look well, George.
I don't feel it, sir.
Well, let's hope this potion bloody works. I can't even begin to imagine how you're going to carry me when you look as close to death as you do now.
Me neither, sir.
Oh, well, look what we have here. It seems you two just won't listen, will you?
Oh, bollocks.
What do we do? What do this do, sir?
George! Oh, shit, hello there, fellas. We were just, getting ready to leave, you know.
No late for that, shit for brains.
Oh, I wonder what you're going to do without your little biting dog.
Probably piss his pants. Ah.
I was going to take your squire's ear and nose as repayment for mine, but considering he's face down in the dirt right now, I'll have to take it from you instead.
Ah, well, no need for that. We can surely work this out another way.
Not likely.
Aha! Look, Rock, he looks about ready to piss his pants now.
That's probably the smartest decision he's made all day.
I agree.
Oh God, please, this doesn't need
Hush
to...
now. I promise it won't hurt as much as you think.
Are you sure about that, Rock?
Well, I may be lying.
All right, you scoundrels. Leave the man be.
Huh? Who are you?
Your worst nightmare if you pursue this any further.
Piss off, elf. This isn't your fight.
Not yet, it isn't. Whether it stays that way depends entirely on you.
Well, Rock, I suppose we could slay this elf for interfering with official business.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come have at it, you vagrants.
That'll be 8:29, my dude.
Right you are. Gun! 8:29? I ain't no chump! I hate you! Oh, shit, you. Alchemy's a dangerous profession. You should have known that going in. Secret stash of milk.
Cherub's chutney?
No, that's my cherub's chutney!
Not anymore.
Oh well, if you wish to end up dead like your friend, then let's continue. Of course, it would be wiser to tuck tail and run now.
I'll get you for this.
Yes, yes. I'm sure you will.
You'll pay for what you've done.
Farewell, you scoundrel. Are you alright, sir?
Bravo! That was bloody brilliant. How did you learn to fight like that?
Well, I've picked up a few things. Here and there, really.
Please, you must join us on our noble quest.
How much?
Oh, well, how much do you require?
100 coin. A day.
By the nines, you people aren't cheap, are you? Well, I'm sure I think your services are well worth it.
Huh. What did I miss?
This heroic elf saved our lives.
Huh? Elf? I don't like elves. Get rid of it.
Oh, how convenient. I absolutely despise homeless-looking gnomes.
Watch it, you! Or I'll bronze brain tear your head off.
Bronze Brian.
No need for that. Calm yourselves. We must work together if we are to achieve our goal.
I can play nice. If he can.
Fine! Yes! Alright! The elf can stay.
Excellent. Did you get what you needed for the healing potions?
Ah, yes. Here. Drink up.
Ooh, that tingles.
Yes. Very smooth.
Well, you really are a fine alchemist.
Yeah. Told you, didn't I?
George, if you can hear me, drink up.
Sir?
Yes, George, it's me.
What happened, sir?
Well, George, it appears we found our heroic band of warriors.
Oh, very good, sir.
Oh my god, George, look! Your finger grew back.
Oh my! It's a miracle, sir.
No, my child. It's alchemy.
Come, George, put on your saddle. I'd say it's time we start our quest, wouldn't you?
Yes, sir. Very good, sir.
And so our heroes were born. Their adventure had begun, but was far, far from over. Until our tale continues, I bid you farewell.